Hello everyone, we're going to talk about a really exciting exercise that I like doing with a lot of my golfers to help increase not only awareness but touch from inside of 40 yards. We're here on the 16th hole on our Banks course at Foresgate. We have a really difficult undulated green here with a pin that is kind of tucked to the left. Now we're going to hit 3 different shots here, and in order to pull these shots off we're going to have to change a couple things both at address as well as in the movement. So we're going to hit 3 clubs. The first club would be 6, the second club would be 9, and finally I'm going to hit my most lofted wedge at 60 degrees. For the 6, the ball is going to have to come off very low, skim the ground, and roll out all the way down to the hole. In order to do that correctly, I'm going to have to do some things at setup as well as in the movement to get the ball to come out low and react accordingly. So if I'm going to hit the 6 iron, I want it to come out low. I'm going to change my ball position as well as the angle or orientation of my chest. So ball position is going to be pretty far back in my stance. We'll say back of center. Chest is going to be pointed well in front of the golf ball, leaning towards the target. And then I'm going to make sure I can stay in this position as I move the 6 iron back and through almost in a putting motion. So when I do this, I want you to pay attention to the movement of the club and the release of the club in order for this ball to come out low and release all the way down to the hole. So ball's back, chest is in front, putting motion. So that ball comes out very low and releases all the way down. Now if I added just a little bit more loft here as in the 9 iron, I'm going to do something very similar, but I'm not going to have the ball nearly as far back. I'm going to have the ball now around center of my stance because we want to get this ball to come out almost at a little bit of a mid-trajectory, we'll say, when we're wedging. And I'm still going to make sure that when that ball's middle, that my chest is forward of the golf ball, just not as exaggerated. You're going to notice that when I do this motion with the 9, the ball's going to carry a little more in the air. It's not going to release nearly as much. And the length and the release of the club is going to be a little bit different from what we just saw with the 6. So again, ball center, chest leaning a little bit towards our target, swing's going to be a little bit bigger, release is going to be a little bit higher. That ball can release all the way down towards the hole there. Finally, I'm going to use my most lofted wedge, the 60 degree. Now the 60 degree ball position is going to be center to slightly forward to center. I'm going to have what I would call a pretty neutral chest, meaning my spine is pretty much going to be up and down with the ground. It's not going to be leaning too forward towards the target, and we're not going to have too much spine tilt away. Because I have more loft, swing's going to be bigger, release is going to be a lot higher because the ball needs to go up and land soft. So it should look something like this. And if you want to get better with your awareness and touch around the green, I would suggest to start practicing with a number of different clubs, and you too can start to lower your scores like my friend Val Vadino Jr.